We learned yesterday the whole tefillah of the Malachim. We said according to the Gemara, according to the Tosfos, and they're teaching us one thing, how to daven together. But there's still a question is, what has to do with the brachos of Krias Shema? The brachos of Krias Shema, I was saying before, what has to do with that? We could have put it somewhere else in davening. Also, the way the Levush explained that the whole idea, the tefillah of the Malachim, because part of Birkas Yetzer Oyer, because they're the one helping us to move the planets to enjoy the oil, so that's part of the oil, bracha of the oil. That's also a kasha. Then what the Birkas Yetzer Oyer, what does it do with brachos of Krias Shema? It's brachas Hashavach. You're thanking Hashem for creating the oil. It's very good, but what does it do with Krias Shema? Birchas Krias Shema, it's called. There's no shaychus to Krias Shema. So the Bes Yosef in Siman Mem Vov, Itakia brings the opinion of the Yerushalmi, the Rashba, and the Orchos Chaim. The Takia, the brachos of Krias Shema, is no shaychus to Krias Shema, and that brings a nafkamina. We're going to learn about this tomorrow. Nafkamina, if you should really recommend it to say Krias Shema before davening, just in case you're going to be late or bichlal. So taket, and it depends on that. Those which is hold the brachos of Krias Shema has nothing to do with Krias Shema. So you said the Krias Shema if you might be late, then you're going to say the brachos. It's nothing to do with Krias Shema, because the Rashba says you don't say Baruch Atah Hashem Asher Kidshon Mitzvoso V'Tzivonu Likros Es Shema, or something like this, or Lekabel Al Malchus Shamayim. There's nothing to do. That's Birkas Hashevach. You're saying thanking Hashem for the creation of the Malachim, creation of the oil. It's nothing to do. That's why if you need to say Krias Shema before, you're going to say it, and then later on you say the brachos. Again, the details of this halacha we'll learn tomorrow. But Lamaisa, Sektaki, according to the Rashba, and I said the Yerushalmi, the Bes Yosef quotes all of them, the Orchos Chaim, the brachos of Krias Shema has nothing to do with Krias Shema. That's one opinion. So now, the Alter Rebbe asked on this in Tanya Perek Memtes. The Alter Rebbe asked, he says like this: the lichoyre enlom shaychus kalm Krias Shema k'mashukos of Rashba v'shar poskim. He mentioned this Bes Yosef. He says lichoyre have no shaychus. Then he says v'lomo koros no berchos Krias Shema. Okay, the Rashba says they have no shaychus. Fine, but why are you calling them? The kashi is still here. Why are you calling them berchos Krias Shema? Then it's Birkas Hashevach. You could plug them anywhere you want. Those brachos, then saying thanking Hashem for the oil, for the Brias HaMalachim, according to the Levush, we said the Malachim helping us to have the oil, they're moving the planets, fine. So what does it do with Krias Shema? He says like this: Mishum she'ikar Krias Shema lekayim b'chol levavcha. The whole idea of Mekabel Al Malchus Shamayim, I'm saying to Hashem, you my boss, I'm your servant, I'm fully devoted, committed to you. Okay, what in practical application, what it means? Oh, now I have to use my heart, my soul, my body to serve you. And he goes to the list, to the whole list of year of things. Naturally, you love your family. Naturally, you love your money, you love your body. But saying all this devoted to Hashem, and that's the result of Makabel Malchus Shemayim. And how? But then he asked, but how do you get there? How do you cut from saying Shema Yisrael? That's it. I'm going to put my soul, my body, my money, all for you. How did you get to this madrega? He says. So he says, and that's the brachos of Krias Shema. What they're teaching you, that Hashem created the whole universe. He created the light, and He created the Malachim. When you see over there, how the Malachim serving Hashem, they're so holy, but they still feel Kodesh, 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 meaning you way above them, you exalted way above them. That's Malachim. And He created the light. And all this, He left all of this, Tzva Maila, He left them, He says, you know what, you're very holy, and I have big creations over there. The size of the creation of the Olam HaSelim is big, huge. I'm believing all this when I'm coming to you, Klal Yisrael, Bnei Yisrael, I love you, I want to be together with you. And he says, he mentioned this few prokim, talks about this Inyan. If we think about how Hashem left everything, He came to pick us up from where we are. He says, even you have a stone heart, it's going to melt you, it's going to make you come close to realize how much Hashem loved you. Brings a mashal. Imagine a big king. Imagine today we don't have king. Let's say the president of the United States calls a guy that is really kimat maybe homeless or jobless and really not highest level in society, and he says, you know what, I want to have an appointment with you. I want to come to you. I want to go out for lunch with you. I want you to come to my Oval Office. I want to come close with you. He says, it doesn't make a difference who he is. He could be the most trusted guy. His heart going to melt from showing a love from such a big king to him. In return, kamayim aponim laponim can leva odom el odom. That's what Shlomo HaMelech says. He will love the king. So it says, when we misbeinen in this, how Hashem, He's the creation of all this big universe, of the oires, of the malachim. And obviously, there's more details to this in Yanim, which he mentioned a few prokim of that. But the idea is, when I'm misbeinen all this, and then I'm thinking how is Mekarev, Karavtonim al Kendel Shimcha Agodel, you Mekarev us to be close with you. You prefer us all over all the creation. Then it's going to bring us to a real ahavta. It's going to melt us, and the taka I'm willing. I love him more than anything else in the world. So that's the brachos of Krias Shema. According to this, not stam as a brachos hashevach we have, or the feel of the malachim stam over there. That's as a shaychus with us, to say Hashem left all of them, including the Groisa Malachim, the Heilige Malachim, and He come to us, He chooses us. It makes us to feel. By the way, that's also answers. There's a famous letter somebody one time wrote to the Frierdiker Rebbe. He says, teach me, he says a little bit about Avodas HaMalachim in Olamas Elyonim. The Frierdiker Rebbe answered him, it's none of your business. What do you care how they have to serve? You have to know how you have to serve Hashem. Do you care how they have to serve Hashem? So the Choyre, so how come we're saying it by davening? The whole avoid of the Malachim, Shorsim, and all this, because we're not saying it to study what they have to do. That's not our business. They don't know what to do. Hashem knows what to do with them. We're saying it to showing us the love of Hashem to us. He left all this and He came to us. He picked us up from Mitzrayim and He became our king. He would carry us to Him. So through that it would help us to come to Avas Hashem b'chol v'chol moedech. So according to this, like I said, that the whole tefillah of Malachim and the Yotzer Oir, besides all the lessons we learned yesterday, it's the idea over there. It should bring us close, feeling wise to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to see how close He is with us. Okay, shkir.